All right, there we go. Look, I'm too low. Am I on camera now? I think maybe, sorta. All right, guys, I'm kind of here, maybe, sorta. We'll see how this thing's gonna work. Let me see what it looks like in OBS. It looks like my voice is coming through, so y'all got that. My chat thing isn't working, which I fully expected to do that, but let me see if I can fix it. Filters, no, not filters. Why would I expect anything to go correctly now? Refresh cache of the page. And it's still not going to work, is it? See, I moved over the settings from the main computer to this one, and it's like, yeah, this ain't going to work for you, player. So there we go. That's the way that pretty much is going to go down. So how y'all doing? We have had quite an interesting couple of days so far. I tried to make it by the vape shop today and just could not make it. There was just no way. I literally didn't have enough time to go by there. So I'm like, well, whatever I can fit in, that's what I'm going to make happen. So we have already visited two of my sons out of the three, and I got to see my sister also. We actually just got back from eating. We all went to Red Lobster and we ate quite well. I'm quite full. But my sister was there. My oldest son, well, not my oldest son, my next oldest son, the Marine, was there with us, and my youngest son was there. So we all got to eat, have a great dinner. I really didn't think we are going to be done in time to get back and actually start the show on time. And I was like, I could either just do the show later or just kind of wing it and get here. Far as I know, the hotel is still trying to charge me that $140 cancellation fee. It hasn't showed up on my credit card yet, but I got an email from hotels.com saying, hey, we contacted the hotel and they don't want to reverse charges, so we're going to charge you the $140, which I think is ridiculous. Basically, it's $140 for clicking a button and then telling it cancel right afterwards, because they have a stupid policy where you're supposed to cancel 24 hours before your reservation. Well, that would work fine if we would have reserved it within 24 hours, but it was literally 5 minutes. So that policy doesn't work out so well for people. They should have it like if you reserve the day of, that you should have a 15 to 20 minute cancellation for free. That's the way that the policy should work. I'm going to go and talk to the, what do you got? She's looking for something. Um, well, we have iPhone. There you go. There's an iPhone charger right there. Munchkin's going to try to join. I'm on Zoom right now, so if she joins, I'll have to readjust the window, but she's going to try to join from her cell phone, so that's going to be awesome. You need what? Use this power block. Use this one. What are you going to plug it into? A lamp? She's going to try. This is going to be hilarious. And you're going to need some light back there to brighten up your face. Wow, it brightened me up too. Oh goodness. Yeah, that whole thing that happened last night with the chills and all that. Unfortunately, I talked to my sons. Neither of them have got COVID shots, so or immunization shots, whatever you want to call it, and they have no desire to get it. And I'm a big component of, that's completely up to you. I don't think it should be forced on anybody. So if they choose not to do it, then they choose not to do it. So, but then my sister tried to say that vaping wasn't technically better than smoking. I'm like, well, it's better than smoking. Yes, she wouldn't disagree with that point, but she acted like vaping was bad for me. So I said, well, I smoked for 32 years, so this is way better for me than what I used to do. Now, if I never smoked before, then I wouldn't say, hey, you need to start vaping. No, I don't think that's something you should do. But if you are a previous smoker, hell yes, you should be vaping. What's wrong with you? Get to vaping. I let Jen, we went over and visited Jen and David at e-cigs. I got some juice. Oh my goodness, I got some juice. Y'all need to, for the people that are members on Higgies, you know who you are. Some of you may not know who you are. Um, you need to go and, ooh, look at this. This is key lime ice cream. Key lime ice cream. Yes, I like this Gorilla bottle. Very pretty design on the bottle. And this is banana churro, which I really like the banana churro, which, for the people that are members, of the Higgies crew, you know, I highly suggest you go on there, because they're really slow right now. So if you think you're going to have a hard time about getting your order quick, don't, because man, I saw coffee in there that I didn't even know. I didn't even know they had peanut butter buster coffee, which, if it's me, I'm going to be drinking the Vanilla Nuts coffee because that's the bomb. She's still working on figuring out Zoom, which is not hard from the phone, but she's still working on it. So right now I'm actually vaping banana churro. I know who I are. There you go, Breeze. I know who I are. I know who I be. Yeah, Richard. Apparently they have a lot of overstock right now. So if I was you, I'd get in on the overstock that they have. This whole FDA thing, and so from what Jim was telling me, which I didn't even realize, uh, the FDA approved the Vuse, the VUSE. Some of y'all probably have heard that little cig-alike called Vuse. I've tried one of those a while back, and I absolutely hated it. It tastes like complete dog crap. But the FDA approved that one. Yeah, they're cool with that. Yeah, we're gonna approve the Vuse. But she just joined. Oh, look at you. Hey, how you doing? Why is it switching back and forth? Oh, now I'm echoing.
I don't know.
Make sure you're on the AirPods. I'm echoing.
I have to sit here and hold my phone.
Hold on, let me fix the view. I see what's going on. View, gallery view. There we go. I'm trying. Why did it blank it out?
I don't know. I can't see chat either, so.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
I would prefer just to be in the audience, really. I mean,
You'd prefer to be in the audience?
Yeah. I can hang out behind you on the bed if you want.
You could, but then nobody would get to see you or anything. That's not right.
If I was behind you, they'd see me.
Yeah, let's see. Let me fix this Zoom thing. How about that? That should fix it. There we go.
Damn it.
I knew I could figure it out. Even though are you doing profile view? That's kind of weird, but whoa. There you go. That's much better. I'm going to work on adjusting the cameras there.
There we go. What? All I did was flip it over.
You got an echo with the audio? Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get around that because she's in the same room. Let me think. If I turn this one off.
Okay. Is it echoing now? I can hear myself.
How can you hear yourself?
Because I can.
How is it playing?
Let me, if I adjust myself in Zoom, maybe. Let me mute it there. Okay, I've muted myself in Zoom.
Well, that would mute you everywhere, wouldn't it?
I don't think so. The problem with Zoom is as soon as you touch it, it changes everything. See, now I got to go back through and fix the stupid window again.
See, I'll just let you. I'll just sit behind you and comment via chat.
Okay, well now I got to go back and doing everything again. Sounds spooky. All right, let me. I'm gonna turn off Zoom and turn my camera on. Then let's do it that way. Hold on, guys. Let me get out of Zoom, end meeting for all. There we go. And then we go back and add my camera. Video capture device. This one. There it is. Okay. Done. We're working on it. You know, it is a definite train wreck because I couldn't use my other camera. If I could, because then I would have had two cameras. We could have done all this and got it done correctly, but we didn't. And like I said, I wanted to try and go and get technology is overrated. I wanted to go by a vape shop and see if I could pick up something new to like go over with you guys tonight, even though I wouldn't have been really able to do a build cam for any means because I'm in a hotel. But I didn't even get to go by a vape shop today, which kind of sucked. Most of the vape shops that were here got shut down, which sucks on top of that. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, I got rid of the echo. There's no more Zoom going, so the echo should be gone. Now I'm just through the headset. It's because I'm on a headset and she was on her microphone, her AirPods, which pick up flea farts, and it would, yeah, it'd pick up everything. So, anyways, how's everybody else's weekend? We don't need much else. Well, thanks, Breeze. Yeah, how's y'all's weekend going? I mean, between the debacle we had with the hotel and the completely drowning our entire collection of clothing, that was something serious right there. So I have no idea why this won't work. Yeah, I agree. I have no idea why this won't work either. How is the paint finish on your Hadron Pro holding up?
It's on the bottom of it. It's got some scuffs, but
Let me see it. She said on the bottom it's got some scuffs. I'm going to show you up close. I can't even see what she's referring to. Maybe that's it. I can't see it with my bare eyes, but the camera's showing up more than I can see apparently. The paint otherwise is really good still. Looks like there's a couple of chips missing right here and here. That's because she literally throws her covers down when she takes them off. That would be completely her fault. Literally to the eye, you can barely see these white dots that are showing up on the camera, but you do. You pop these covers off and cling, 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 cling. That's what I hear on the table. So you don't just take them off and lay them down gently. She pops them. Yeah, that's normal wear and tear, timekeeper. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary about the. Now, if it was really wearing down the paint or something, I'd be like, oh yeah, the paint sucks on it. But it's normal. $10 for it. That wouldn't even buy you the battery out of it, Richard. Jeez. There's no Scuba's fan here either, so you know. Oh, you got a gunmetal version. Yeah, I saw that they had the gunmetal version. I don't know how well that one will hold up, but yeah, she's got the solid black one. I couldn't remember where I put this mod. I knew I brought it with me, but I didn't know where it was. I had it in the glove box of the car for some strange reason, and I actually have the batteries in my pocket, so that's not a good idea. Let's take them out right now. I may vape it instead of the IPV tonight, just because 21700 is going to give you more battery life overall anyway. Let's see, that's negative and this is positive. Done. Battery door back on, and we're good to go. We're at 71 watts. We're going to go to 75. I got a room full of Scuba. Timekeeper, you're so right about that, and I appreciate all my Scuba fans. So you got a great point. Is Munchkin going to monitor how loud Scuba gets during the cast? Are you going to monitor my volume? Okay, she has no answer because it's taking too long. She's supposed to put her input.
I mean, we still do have sound issues even though we're in a hotel.
I think now, if y'all hear noise coming from the AC unit, I apologize. It is blowing right on me. Hopefully not into the microphone, but it's actually the AC in this hotel don't play. It will freeze you out of here. So I turned it down a little bit because I was hot when I got in here. Although when I tried that yesterday, I ended up freezing myself to death, but that was something else. This is not vaping correctly, man. That's better. So if we completely vape out this hotel room, which I did put over, I do have the secret cover over the smoke detector, which may or may not help. Let's see if I can show you. The smoke detector's up there with plastic over it right now. So nobody tell anybody that it has plastic over it. Well, full moon, you can't be cooking dinner. We just ate dinner and came back, so we're good to go. I actually have some, which I didn't even show Jen. I have some gator blood from Bulldog I brought down with me because I was out of juice and I was gonna start vaping gator blood because I didn't have anything. But Jen was awesome, hooked us up with some juice, so I have juice that I can vape now all the way back home. I do recommend going checking out their website for the people that are already members. Y'all go check them out. They could use a little love right now. Their dog is absolutely adorable. I got to meet their little pit bull, Obi. He's cool. Obi's just like, I'm just gonna hang out. And if you stop petting him, he gets ill. He's like, hey, did I say you could stop petting? So you have to keep petting the dog, which is fine. I don't mind. But yeah. Definitely a daddy's boy of a dog. When David showed up, the dog was all about David then. And screw everybody else, it's daddy time. Until he left. As soon as David left, the dog was right back in my lap. So there you go. Yeah, log in for member exclusives. That's what you got to do. You got to log in to get those member. Stretch a sock. See, Cloud Chucker, if I could stretch a sock over that'd be a real interesting feat. I don't have socks that have that wide of a mouth. And matter of fact, the socks I'm wearing are pretty new. There's no way that would fit around that smoke detector. There's no way. I usually just take the little plastic that they give you, either a shower cap. If they give you one of them plastic shower caps, those work good because they're elastic. I should keep those. Should buy stock in them damn things for when I'm at hotels. Or I'll take the cups, the plastic that they wrap the cups in, and I'll use it around the smoke detector, which unfortunately these have holes in them. So it's still going to let vapor into that smoke detector. If it goes off, it goes off. I just told them, well, first when we got in this room, this is supposed to be a non-smoking hotel. When we came in this room, it smelled like complete cigarette smoke. And, if you've ever been a smoker, you know what a room smells like when it's been smoked in. This room completely smelled like cigarettes. And we told them, hey, we're not paying no freaking cleanup fee for a cigarette smoker when we don't even smoke cigarettes. So they were like, okay, I'll mark it down on your thing. So I think we're good, even if we set the fire alarm off. I'm like, yeah, that was the previous smokers. I don't know why it's just now going off. So Munchkin's pantyhose. There you go. I don't think she brought any, Richard. That would work. Pantyhose would fit around there. Even that little liner they use right there for the ice bucket, that would work because it's bigger. And it's definitely got power because the thing is sitting there flashing right now at me. I don't like smoke detectors. Smoke detector's bad. You look comfy, Munchkin. She seems comfy. She's got her shoes. I still got my shoes on. I guess I could pop my shoes off. Yeah, these socks right here, stretching this sock over a smoke detector, that's not going to go that far. This is about as wide as they stretch. I don't think that's going to go completely around the smoke detector. Look, my feet stay pretty clean. This is a sock I've been wearing, and it's still a white sock because I don't have nasty feet, but, that's me. All right. There we go. Ah, my feet can breathe again. Hey, I can brag on my non-sweaty, non-nasty feet. Why not? I don't have anything else. Detector's going off in 5 minutes. I'm going to set off the smoke detector because I took my socks off. There you go. Hello, Dolores. See, you thought we wasn't going to make it. We made it. I thought for a minute we might be a little late, but we made it up here in time. No big deal. We did. I just had a big old lobsterita from Red Lobster, one of the big giant margaritas that they got, which is kind of funny because we went to a place when we were still in Virginia and ordered a $14 margarita that came in this small little bitty cup. Yeah, that's what I usually use, Dom Long. And it sucked. And I went and got the one from Red Lobster, and it's like $9.49 or something for that giant lobsterita, and I liked it. It was good. So I'm not complaining for $9. I mean, it was a decent drink for $9. So there you go. We got our last shot. I'm now fully vaccinated. Hell yeah, Dolores. Hell yeah. And it's like I was saying earlier before you got here, Dolores. I don't believe in on pushing it on people, like making people get vaccinated. I mean, but I've just seen too many people die of it recently, and I don't want nobody to die because of it. And then, I don't want them to do that hindsight. Well, I wish I would have done it when they end up in the hospital with something really bad because of COVID. That's when it's too late to do anything. So the main thing, I don't want to see people complain that get put in the hospital because of COVID when they decided for themselves to not get the shot. If you do not get the shot and you end up in the hospital with COVID, you can't blame anybody but yourself. If you're willing to take that and go, you know what, it's my own fault, then more power to you. More power to you. Just don't start making excuses when you get put in the hospital. Well, I didn't really think it was nothing more than the flu. So there you go. People are dropping like flies in my area from the vax. From the vaccination? The vaccination's killing them? How can I get a Wi-Fi signal from your router to your shop? About 150 feet. Okay, Creed, it depends on what type. I can help you with this. Are you broadcasting 2.4 gigahertz or 5.4? 5.4 does not have as long a range, believe it or not, as 2.4. So if you have a router that does both, connect to the 2.4, which is a slower speed, but it's a stronger connection, if that makes sense to you. 2.4 has longer range than the 5.4. So, and if that doesn't help you, what you can get is a Wi-Fi repeater. So say your router is in one room and then you have any kind of electrical plug in between that room and your shop, even an extension cord that you could plug an extender into. And what's going to happen is your router will send a signal to that repeater and connect. Then the repeater sends another signal out to your shop for you to get signal from. But there's a lot of routers that have a lot better range than some of the other routers that are out there. So it's all about doing your research and finding one that's got really good range. But usually just going with 2.4. That is what I need. What do you need, Breeze? Nobody should blame anybody for what they put or don't put in their body. There you go. Yep, and I agree. So, last hotel I stayed in the UK only opened about 1 to 2 inches. Apparently, it's to prevent suicides, more like stops people leaving without paying. What opens 1 to 2 inches? Oh, the windows? Oh, I don't know if the window's open here. I didn't try it.
Most of them don't
Oh, Wi-Fi in your shop. You need Wi-Fi in your shop. Now, there is other ways that you can do this too. Depending on what type of internet you have. If you have internet that uses cable, like you're on a cable system instead of uh, like a phone type connection or whatever. Cable, usually you can get a, what's it called, a MoFi adapter, a Mo something adapter. I have one of those, and that takes your cable signal and runs it anywhere else that you have cable. So if you had cable in your shop and you have cable at your house, it will take that signal and then give you another Ethernet. Yeah, I use mine completely upstairs. So instead of me having to run wires all through the house upstairs, I can't remember what the name of them damn adapters are. It starts with an M. Mobro, Mo something.
know. Most pros person.
It's not Mobro, but it's something. I can't believe I forgot what it's called. Mocha. It's a Mocha. That's what it's called. A Mocha adapter. And what Mocha does is takes a cable signal. You screw cable wire into this Mocha adapter, and it outputs an Ethernet. So depending on your router, like the one we have with Verizon Fios, it already has a Mocha coming out, so you only need one of those adapters. Anywhere else that's hooked up to your cable, you could hook that Mocha adapter and have another Ethernet. So that's what I use. I'm going through brick walls. And is there a cable outlet in the shop? Yeah, see, if you had a cable outlet there, now I don't know what he's saying. If you have TV cable, if you have internet on one of your cables, I could show y'all my setup, and you'd be like, oh, wow, because I have Mocha coming out and Mocha going back in on the other side, so I get full speed upstairs with the Ethernet cord. Yeah, if you're looking at Mocha, Dolores, there's so many Mocha adapters out there. That's actually the ones I have. Action Tech or whatever it's called. Some of them are cheaper than the other ones. You see, that's a 2-pack. Sometimes you can get just one. It depends on whether or not that your router supports Mocha. I can do that, Breeze. I'll show you. Yeah, but if you already have internet in your house, you bought an extender and it doesn't work. Yeah, some of them extenders, Creed, I ain't gonna lie, some of the extenders suck. Really suck. You would have to go mesh if you really want one that's got really good signal, but mesh is high dollar. Now the Mocha adapter situation would work regardless because it works off of your cable wire. So you would have to have two adapters on a router that doesn't have Mocha. You'd have to come out of the cable modem into one of those Mocha adapters, and then on the other side in your shop you would have the cable wire there and then another Ethernet cord right there, and boom boom, you're set, you're good to go. But mine, the router I have, which is a Gateway U3100 I think it is, already has Mocha coming out, and I bought two of the adapters, but I only need one because it already has Mocha on it. And there's different versions of Mocha. You have Mocha 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, or 2.5. I think it's the newest one. I have 2.5. Then you have bridged and non-bridged adapters. So you really got to do your research before you get something like that. Mocha is okay, but I'm a fan of chocolate coffee. Totally different kind of mocha, but yeah. That's Multimedia Over Cable Association or something like that. I forget what the A stands for, but that's what the Mocha stands for, is Multimedia Over Cable. Something. but or over coax, I should say. Multimedia over coax, I think is what it stands for. Yeah, so okay, Creed, that's perfect. If you have the 1000 meg up and down, which is exactly what I have, you could use a Mocha adapter in your shop and have the same speed, or in the worst case scenario, you would have half the speed in your shop. So say you get 1000 down, 1000 up in your house. In your shop, you get 500 down and 500 up, which usually, in my case, the upload speed's faster than the download speed, which is weird. But yeah, that would get you going there, Creed, a Mocha adapter. You need to find out if you're on fiber. And I don't know if you're on Verizon fiber, then it's easy, because then all you need is the same router that I'm using, because it already has Mocha built into it. Then you just need one more Mocha adapter out in your shop and you got full blown. And the good thing is, in your shop, if you have multiple connections you want to make hardwired, like say you want to hook up a TV, a computer, an Xbox, all that out in your shop, you get the one Mocha adapter out in your shop. You hook it up to a splitter, and then you can have one wire coming off the Mocha adapter into the splitter, and then go out to 5 more devices. Your internet is not cable. Oh, well that wouldn't work. I thought you had if you got a gig down and a gig up. I see me buffering or something right now is what I see. It's fiber all the way the pole into the house. Fiber optic is what we're using is fiber. That's what we're using is fiber optic, Creed. But you have a Ethernet cord that should be coming from your base. Like the way the fiber optic works is it has usually, you'll have your little phone lines coming in. That's the fiber optic. Then it switches over, and you'll have one Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable coming from your, what do they call that box? The OPT box or OTP. You'll have a coax cable coming from it. Sometimes they don't hook it up. And then also a Cat 5. All you really need is that Cat 5 going over to your router. Boom, boom, boom. Then you have one coming out, or a coax coming out of that router into a Mocha device, and you're set. Well, you would need 2 if the router itself does not support Mocha. Very important. If your router has Mocha, you only need 1 at what other end you have. If it doesn't have Mocha, you need 2 so that you can make the Mocha at the router and take the Mocha at the other side. Good Lord. This is a hotel, John Q. Very good. Her station is the pillows. Yeah, she's just chilling out back there. When did you change into pajamas? See, she's got it like that. She's like, I'm just going to go put on pajamas and just chill out, have a good old time. My son, my sister was asking, oh, you do a show on YouTube? I was like, yeah, that's where I got to go when I get done here. And my son's like, yeah, I don't watch your shows. When I do, the only time I'm there is when I say hey, and then I'm gone. No phone lines here either. Okay, Creed has some kind of weird fiber optic that I've never heard of. I don't know what he's got going on. I don't know, Creed.
I can't hear you when you talk too.
You can't?
No, because I got my headphones in, so you sound very far away. I don't hear you until you talk on here.
Oh, because you're listening through the stream?
I can hear you, but yeah.
Well, okay, anyways.
When you turn your face away from me, my headphones seems to pick you up.
Oh, well, that's cool. I can see the blood stains through the wallpaper. Gross. There is no cable anywhere. Damn, Creed. Yeah, that would kind of limit your choices. Now, there is other ways you can do this also, Creed. I have not listed all the ways. There's also a powered connector. Now, I don't know how good it works. They do make them, but what it does is it takes your existing internet and runs it through your power lines. And the reason why it works is because they're based off different frequencies, and it can run through your power and it not cause any issues. So it's basically a plug with the Ethernet insert on one side. So you would go by your router, run the Ethernet cord out of your router into this plug it in the wall. Go where you want the internet at, long as it's still on the same power grid. Now, if your shop is on a whole different power grid, it wouldn't work. But if it's on the same power grid, same box, then inside your shop, you should be able to plug an Ethernet cord into that one and plug it in the wall, and it pulls your internet signal from that. The modem doesn't even have a place to hook up coax. Okay, well then you can do it the way I just said, Creed. That would work. The munchie is lounging in the exact spot where prostitutes work their magic. Ow. Ow. Yeah. That's funny because I look back at the stream and I get to see you shooting a bird and everything. Okay, that's funny. Dolores is on the ball, man. She is looking up stuff. Now, I have no idea. I didn't click on this. Let me see if this is what it... TP link. Let's see. Powerline Ethernet adapter. It's gigabit ports, which is nice. So, yeah, see, all it has is a pair button, so you can pair the two together, and all it has is a connector for your Ethernet cord on the bottom. So you plug one into your router, and then you go wherever in your shop, plug the other one in, and then run the Ethernet cord out to whatever you're trying to get. And that does up to 1,000 megs per second. That's perfect. $50 for a pair of them from Amazon. Thanks, Dolores. That's a good link. That would work for you, Creed. That's your best bet. And instead of trying to do Wi-Fi, you're gonna have issues with Wi-Fi, man. I hate a lot of times with Wi-Fi, especially depending on which channel you pick. If there's, like, say you're in a neighborhood where everybody's on channel 6, and then you all of a sudden set up your Wi-Fi, which for some reason most routers love just putting you on channel 6, but so is everybody else, then you're going to get a lot of dropout connections. Yeah, Tetley, I am getting yeah, you don't need cable, Creed. You have a router with an Ethernet port. You hook that Ethernet cord into that plug it in the wall. Go in your shop, plug that in the wall, run the Ethernet cord to whatever computer you have in your shop. Done. Simple. That's what the link that Dolores posted, that those two TP links, and they do up to 1,000 megs per second over your power lines. Instead of you trying to go Mocha and all that, since you don't have cable wires, I would do it through the power lines. Router, yeah, for you guys over on the other side. Router, I call it a router because that's what it is. The only router we have over here is Roto-Rooter. Roto-Rooter will come and clean your toilet right up, or your sink if it's clogged. Oh, Jesus, every cough I have really hurts my chest and stomach because I've coughed so hard for the last, I don't know how many days. I did cough less today, but I'm still sore from the coughs from before. That's the problem. My stomach needs a break. There was no cable. Yeah, it's not hard to run cable either, though. I can get a better router that has more range. Yeah, if you'd rather go Wi-Fi, you could do that, Creed. That's up to you. I'm just telling you, that's a cheap alternative. $50 for something that can run through your power lines. But like I said, some shops are on a different breaker box. So if you had a breaker box for the house and you have a breaker box for your shed, it wouldn't work because they're on two separate breakers. But If it's in the same breaker box for your house and your shed, your shop, it would work just fine with that plug method. It said, and they're so up to 1,000 megs. What if you only get 40 megs? I'd be pissed. I'd be like, oh, that ain't working. It's on the same power grid. Well, that's good, Creed. It's worth a shot, especially because it's Amazon. If it doesn't work, send it back. I'd love to know how well it works out for you. I'm using Mocha, which is the same thing, but it uses coax. You would be using this, which works over your power lines, which means anywhere that you have power, that would work. So if you plug one in by your router and plug the other one in out at your shop, wherever, it doesn't matter. As long as there's power going to it, you'll have a signal there. Long as it's 1 meter a box. Yeah, there you go, Wally. I forgot how good this banana churro was. If y'all do decide to log in and go to see your exclusive benefits that Higgy's has, really enjoy the banana churro. Just saying. You may have to specifically talk and work something out to get banana churro, but I like it. You'd have to like banana and you'd have to like churro, obviously. So there you go. Yeah, we got unlimited data on the phone also, Cloud Tricker. There would have to be a place to plug in the device. There is no phone Cat5 cable. There's no Cat5 cable on your router? What the hell are you hooking to your computer? I don't get it. There's got to be a router or something that you're getting internet from. If the modem is only wireless, that would suck. I'd be ill. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, if they gave you a modem that has no way to hook to it at all, and it's only wireless, you would have to use some kind of base station deal. That would suck. I wouldn't like that. It's all Wi-Fi. That sucks.
New routers they're not that expensive.
Yeah, but if the way they do his internet and it's all based off of Wi-Fi and there is no connections, then you're always going to have slow speed. How can you get a gig down off Wi-Fi? That ain't going to happen. I mean, he's saying he's going to gig down, a gig up, but on Wi-Fi, mine's never worked that good on Wi-Fi. Oh, goodness. Let's bring this down here. Y'all can't miss Munchkin and her jammies. You what? Ow. Ow. Man, this all is sore as hell. I said, man. Ma'am, this is all sore. Yeah, I'm getting my whole doctor's visit right now. Yeah, the face cam, guys, I was trying to, and I've gained a lot of weight. Oh my gosh, I gained so much weight. And even, who was it? Dean noticed. She was like, are you still doing keto? I was like, no, not right now.
She said, I see you don't know keto anymore.
I see you don't know keto. Yeah, you forgot who keto was. Yeah, the face cam only uses USB 3.0, so I had no way to hook up 3.0 in. There was no way to hook it up, so they're like, yeah, but it's cross-compatible. No, because as soon as I did get a 3.0 cable hooked up to this computer, you go in Device Manager and it goes, this device requires USB 3 connection. I was like, oh, freaking figures. No big deal, but I'm going to end up having to upgrade my laptop anyway. I'm actually on a work laptop right now. I'm going to have to get, hello, Robert. I'm going to have to get a new laptop for myself. But I literally, I'm 99% of the time I'm on the home computer, and I already have a decent one of those for right now. Anyways, eat what you want, die happy. John Q, I'm also a firm believer. I like that thought too, but I'm happy to eat what I want, but I'm also not happy to not be able to go up and down stairs without breathing hard and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's because these pants are so tight. They're so tight right now.
Why don't you go make a quick change and put your
Me make a quick change?
camera?
Well, when we went to Micro Center, which Micro Center for us up in Virginia is about a 3-hour drive, so needless to say, we don't go. So we went to the one here because it's literally right up the road. Well, it's about 15 minutes from here. And I sat in she sat in the computer chair. Well, hey, Gail, and bye, Gail. Well, damn. Okay. Yes, we are enjoying the time in Georgia. I sat in, Munchkin sat in one of the computer chairs they had up there, which now the chair is like $330, but it was so comfy. Oh my God. Then she actually reclined the chair until her back was basically on the floor behind her. That chair reclined so far, and I don't know how she didn't fall out of the damn chair. She literally reclined so far back that her back was all the way almost against the floor backwards. That's a hell of a recline. So I was like, well, damn. Rethinking the skinny jean choice. Yeah, do I have on skinny jeans? Well, they're not really skinny jeans, but they are a little tighter than normal. So yeah, there you go.
All your jeans are a little tighter than normal.
All my jeans are a little tighter than normal. Have you taken a look at the Vapor Cloud Valkyrie RTA? I have not yet. Oh, thanks for the link there, Timekeeper. Let's take a look at it. It's a 30 millimeter. Electric blue. Wait a minute. Electric blue? Why can't I click on electric blue? Oh, because they're sold out of that. But they have gunmetal and stainless steel. Let's see. Stainless steel. Let me see what the deck looks like on this thing. I like the honeycomb airflow. I like that it's top airflow too. As long as everything else works out okay. Why is the build deck not showing up on these pictures? What, does this one have the build deck? No. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's pretty basic. See, that's different. I kind of like the fact that they made that to where you can put some big coils in there, but it's still top airflow. So you're still going to be getting that. Man, that freaking AC is about to freeze me over here.
Well, turn the AC off and just keep the fan going.
I just turned the temperature up. It works. Whoo, hoo, hoo. That freaking AC is cold. No, because I don't plan on getting the chills again tonight. As soon as the air stops blowing on me. It has regular Ethernet in the modem and router. The house has none in the walls. Okay, I really don't know what Creed's setup is, but it's confusing the crap out of me.
It's the magic Ethernet box floating in the middle of the house.
Yeah. I bought a TP-Link and it doesn't work. Oh. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay, Dolores. Yesterday I had some cold chills. That's all. And I literally don't understand. It was so random because I was fine. And, we got our second shot on the 13th. Drove all day on the 14th. Got here, obviously we're really tired. I literally got the hotel room, went and used the bathroom, came out of the bathroom, and was freezing my tail off for no apparent reason. I had the chills so bad, I got up under the covers just shivering, and it lasted pretty much all night. When I woke up this morning, no problems, all gone, everything's good, and I don't think I'm going to get the chills again. That was just a one-night thing. Even though she said that my body felt like I was a human furnace, she said I was really hot. I couldn't tell because I was freezing cold. I knew there was heat coming off of me, but she literally was like, "No, you're really hot." But I had no fever at all. No fever, just burning hot body for some reason, which is what most guys want, just a burning hot body. Mine's just a burning fat body, I guess. Where do I get that guy? That's what we just posted a little while ago, Creed. It's basically a plug in the wall adapter. There you go. Dolores just posted a link to it. All that does is take an Ethernet cord coming out of your router or wherever you plug it into, and you plug it in the wall somewhere. Then anywhere else.
And cough and get whatever out of that you're fighting out of the way.
What do you mean? I'm not fighting nothing, am I?
Like you're holding back the cough or something.
No, I'm okay. I don't have to cough right now. The capacity says 2 mil. Yeah, JR Biker, if they say 2 mils, it's because of the stupid TPD compliance. There's no way that's a 2 mil. It's because they have one of them stupid plastic things at the top for TPD compliance. I want to know what the real capacity is, which, yeah, 2 mil capacity my tail. That's not right. Yeah. And the problem is they don't tell you on here what the real capacity is. There's no way that tank only holds 2 mils. If that's the case, then why even bother? Why would you make a 30 millimeter RTA that only holds 2 mils of juice? That's literally like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this big old thing right here, and it only holds 2 mils. They even have, okay, say that it only holds 2 mils. It comes with a bubble glass. You're going to tell me it's still 2 mils when you put the bubble glass on there? They're so full of crap. I guarantee that thing has at least 5 to 6 mil capacity, if not more, especially with the bubble glass. Why they're saying 2 mils, I have no idea. Every page you look at, it says 2 mils, but yeah, there's a bubble glass. There's no way it's 2 mils. Just the bubble glass alone holds more than that. Yeah, I got some kind of cough thing going on. I don't know what's causing it, to be honest with you. Child cooties? I do have some child cooties.
Well, they're all sick. They've all got COVID. I'm the only one that's managed to escape it.
What, kids? I mean, make sure you stay in the shot here. Yeah, you need to be on there. Why'd you turn the light off? You need to brighten yourself up a little bit. Oh, Jesus, why did it turn back on already? I turned the temperature up and it's still like, no, you're not cold enough yet. Let's freeze you real fast.
That's too much light.
It's just enough. And now your hair lights up. All that hair. Giant bush. Oh, my bad. Yeah, we can't talk about the giant bush on YouTube. Is there anything I'm trying to take care? Old fart. I'm trying to take care. Most of the good vape shops that were here have shut down. So there's only one shop I know of that carries not the newest stuff, but they'll have something decent. I'm going to go by there and check tomorrow. If they have something cool and I buy it, I'll do something else tomorrow night. I'll do some kind of show. Right now, I have nothing new to talk about. But, I mean, besides me vaping the IPV, which Jen looked at. She didn't get to vape it or anything, obviously, because But yeah, I think everybody should go over there and buy some stuff. Just saying, some coffee and stuff. Yeah, all that good stuff. Why don't you sit next to each other? That would work. Yeah, because there's only one chair. I don't know why they gave us one chair, Cloud Choker. There's another chair, but it's way over there in the corner, and you could sit over here. You could sit on the bed and be like really into this. Because she wants to be lazy back there. That's why she could be right here on the show. Don't shoot rubber bands at me. I will throw a tripod at you. You'll throw it back, and I will throw it back at you. Huh? There you go.
Okay, I have to stay over here because my phone is almost dead. So in order to read chat, I have to use my phone, which means I have to sit over here.
Yeah, I get you there, King Cobra. You have to do what? Stay over there.
I have to stay over here because my phone's almost dead. And this is the only
Oh, she's staying over there because, yes, we're in a hotel, Howard. We are in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Well, close to Atlanta. But yeah, I'm back in the good old home state, visiting my kids. Two of my sons. My third son, I don't know if he's going to be able to. He's kind of a lot further south, and I plan on trying to get down a little more south within the next day or two. The good liquor stores down South Georgia. Got to go by there and get a couple things. They're the only ones I know that sell a gallon bottle of fighting cock. Well, not really a gallon. It's 750 milliliters. Yeah, big bottle of fighting cock. I can get that from there. They have a golden grain that they don't sell in Virginia for some strange reason. The 151 proof or whatever it is.
Here, put that on
Yeah.
the table. You just have to hand me my drink.
Okay, so she has gotten closer. She's got the pillow talk. Is this a grease thing?
What?
You better shape up. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Oh, I better not do that. That's like I'm getting monetization. Goodness gracious. Don't forget the cock. Yeah, I won't, Dolores.
Of course we're here to see you.
We have some. Yeah, we're going to see Peach tomorrow. Tomorrow we're supposed to meet with Jen and Peach and David and go eat somewhere. I have no idea where yet.
Somewhere cheap.
Oh, there's Peach is right there. You're really here to see me. We are Peach. We came all the way down here just to see Peach. Yeah, 150 proof, about like real moonshine. Yeah, Howard, it's so weird they don't sell it like that in Virginia. Virginia's only got ABC stores, so they don't carry like really high proof stuff like that, but they do here in Georgia. So, yeah, I bought Everclear last time I was here, but I bought a really small bottle of it and then was like, damn, I should have bought a bigger bottle. So this time I'll get a bigger bottle.
We don't need Everclear. It's not good. We're buying it just for the sake of buying it.
So we're going to...
bring it back in Virginia is because nobody buys it because it sucks. It's not tasty.
It's good when you mix it in tropical punch, you can't even taste it, and you end up wasted. It's good stuff. It doesn't taste like rubbing alcohol. They didn't mix it right if you get that taste. I haven't seen a bush on a girl in 25 years. Wow, Creed. I have this
What's up with the creepy laugh? What about
rolling. I have this rolling. Yeah, I was talking to her. I was like, you. I was trying to get it out, but I got the, was it Golden Grain or Everclear? What? One of those, Howard. It's Everclear. Yeah, Everclear's got the 150 something proof. What's interesting is on the way down here, we passed a giant distillery that sells like every kind of flavor moonshine under the sun. I was like, wow, it's like It's not called Plantation, but
You should be able to post links, Full Moon.
Full Moon can't post a link.
I thought anybody could post links now.
No, it freaking took it. Yeah, they changed it back. They had it where everybody could post a link, but the Pyro 4 from Vandy. Oh, I know what he's talking about. I have seen that. Vandy Vape. Let's see if we can bring it up. The Pyro 24? That one? I see the Pyro 24. That doesn't look new. That's not it, I don't think. Let me see what I'm looking up here. The Pyro 4. Maybe if I just put 1V. I don't think that's going to work. It should have been IV, if anything. There it is, RTD. Well, that's the wrong place. These are not good websites, though. Vandy Vape, Pyro V4 RDTA, rebuildable dripping tank atomizer.
Listen to me when I say I'm off work. Asking stupid questions.
Squonkable, really? Now it has my interest. The only weird factor about that, because it's squonkable, is it's a tank, but you're going to use another tank to refill that tank to then vape from. So it kind of defeats the purpose of squonking altogether, because you can squonk it, but I mean, it's cool that they got that. I don't know. I don't see the build deck on this thing, and it worries me. I mean, they should have more pictures than what they posted. Let me see if there's a better picture of it somewhere. 25.5 millimeter is the size. Yes, I'm 21. Does this one have pictures of the build deck? No. That's 2 sites. No pictures of the build deck. Oh. Well, thank you, Dolores. Dolores found it at Vapor DNA. There's the build deck. Interesting. Look at that. It's got 2 holes coming up from the side, or that's for your wicking to go down through, I guess, including the middle big giant holes. That might be a build challenge right there. Out of stock. Well, damn. I see, and they got that stupid piece of TPD plastic in the tank. I mean, there's a perfect example of it on the website. You can see that big giant piece of plastic they stuck in there. It's okay that it's out of stock. I was just trying to see what it was about. I mean, we'll figure something out. You have to use a lot of sugar to cover up the 151. I bet you do, Robert. Yeah, I don't know. I know when I was younger, I had some Everclear that was in a giant trash can full of this tropical punch. I could not taste any alcohol in it whatsoever. So I got one of them big old giant 7-Eleven gulps and grabbed a whole drink and just gulped it all down because it tastes really good. I was like, oh, this is tropical punch. And they said it had alcohol, and I was like, yeah, right, I can't even taste it, so I'll be fine. Yeah, that didn't last 5 minutes before I was hurling all over the place. It was really strong. Ooh, yes, let me know, Cloud Chucker. The Rabbit R tank tomorrow. Very cool. I'm glad some of y'all get stuff that I don't have. That way I can find out if it's good, or, you know. And you know, I don't think y'all are going to blow smoke up my butt. Oh, yeah, it's great. And then you end up hating it. So that sounds like jungle juice. That's what we call it. You know what? It may have been jungle juice, Howard. It may have been. I don't remember what they called it back then, because that's been a while. But it tastes so good. I just drank the crap out of it. Next thing you know, I was done. I was hurling as I popped my car out of gear by accident, and 5 mil capacity. Okay, thanks, King Cobra. Yeah, I made a nice hurl line going all the way down the street as I popped my car out of gear. Everclear fruit punch and lots of different fruit. Sounds like a winner there, Howard. That sounds like what they did. I didn't see them make it, so I have no idea what all they put in there, but it was delicious. I just remember that. Jungle juice. I bet you there's YouTube videos.
Does it have a fan? Because you're continuously vaping and it's.
Does what have a fan?
That,
Yes, it has a fan.
keep the fan running at all times.
Constant fan. Is that this button? There we go. Okay, I turned on constant fan. Ooh, what is the Element Vape? I did see, for those that were interested in the IPV 200, I did see the Element Vape now has these. So if y'all were trying to find one of these and didn't get it from China, now it's more expensive. I think they're like $60 or maybe a little bit more at Element Vape for this, but you can get it in a few days instead of waiting, a full month from China. Let me see what Element Vape's links got here. I got too many windows going. Good Lord. Amazon links and Hell Vape Dead Rabbit R. What in the world? Why does it have that weird thing in the center? Okay. Now I'm confused. Do they got more pictures? Let me go through these pictures. I don't see any build deck or anything. I mean, if it's is it just a stock coil tank? Let's see, what does it come with? Screwdriver, bubble glass. Description. Unique mesh rebuildable coil, 6.5 mil tank capacity, and dual slotted bottom airflow control ring. Utilizing top fill system, top cap threads to reveal dual fill ports that can hold up to 6.5 mils of e-liquid, equipped with a 0.2 ohm mesh coil. The mesh coil can be rebuilt in seconds. Really? Interesting. So, okay, I see what they did. It's like the same thing that they did with the not the Manic, but the other one that I got with the little rebuildable coils. Remember? Yeah, it's the same thing, but they made it into a tank, which is freaking cool, or a better tank, I should say. That does look really awesome, Cloud Chucker. I may end up getting one of those. They even have blue. Look at that. And Element Vape has it too. $30. My only problem with those is you gotta get, you need a wrench. I need a wrench. Creed does need a wrench. Does Creed need a wrench? Creed needs a wrench. Creed deserves a wrench. So the problem with the mesh is you have to buy mesh. You could buy a bunch of meshes, and then just use them as you saw fit, but you get so much better of a vape, I think, from some of these mesh coils. You just don't want dry hits from them. But if you got a tank, you can tell when you run out of juice, put more juice in there. Simple as that. Yeah, I may end up ordering this Dead Rabbit. Obviously, you'll get it before me, Cloud Chucker, but I want to hear your opinion on it before I go, oh yeah, let me get that. I don't think it's going to be hard to build. It literally looks like the same thing I did with that other tank a while back that I haven't got back around to. I mean, I didn't mind it. It's just I got pissed off at the Ursa mod because of the battery door. Otherwise, I love the thing. So, yeah, it's rebuildable. It's just it's rebuildable mesh. It's just like the other one. It looks identical. The way that they got the slot on the side, so you can basically wrap your mesh and cotton around a pole and then slide it down in there and boom, boom, cut it, put the top back on the tank. You're done. 2 mil tank. 6.5 mil capacity, it says. That's a lot of juice. Now, it's bottom airflow on that tank, but considering it's a mesh, I don't think there's going to be any problems with that thing leaking whatsoever. And it's only 30 bucks. It's got one review. Let's see who reviewed it and what they had to say. Nice tank, easy to build, good flavor, close to the Valerian 2. If Valerian 2 is a 10 on flavor, then this is a 9 to 9.5. But for the love of all that's holy, this tank is useless if we can't get the coil kits. You get 5 coils with the tank. We need Element Vape to carry the coil kits. Please, Element Vape, get the coil kits. So, do they not sell the coil, the mesh for this tank? Let's see. I don't see. Usually they put it right below it, and I don't see it.
I'm gonna get to see it live when I drop my phone on my face.
When you drop your phone on your face, why would you do that?
That's what happens.
Apparently she's going to drop her phone on her face. The smart coils, yeah, exactly, Robert. Those. It's the same thing. It looks like. I bet you could buy the smart coils and they probably fit. I bet you they're the same size as smart. If that's the case, we can just order them and use those meshes. Now, I don't know if the width is the same. What's up, Mick? How you doing? Just broadcasting from. We're not broadcasting from some elaborate hotel that like you had. We're just down here in Georgia. We're down here in Georgia. I didn't say Mitch. I said Mick. You can say Mitch if you want. This camera makes me look old. This camera makes me look old. Yeah. The IPV isn't there yet. 12 days. That's not bad. Yeah, the IPV is right here. Really, really simple mod to use. I mean, somebody that was new to vaping that couldn't figure out how to change wattage and all that stuff, bad news, you are old. They would be able to change the wattage on this in no time and be back to vaping. I still think, as far as dual 21700 mods go, I think the Evdillo is probably the smallest dual 21700 mod on the market. I don't even think anybody's going to be able to touch the size of that. Any other thing that's dual 21700 is way bigger. Boxers, you name it, they're all bigger. So that one was, I'm glad I got that mod because I like it. Hello?
Hi.
I don't know what she's doing. I mean, she's probably doing some illegal stuff for YouTube. She can't just lay across the bed and stuff in silky pajamas and like, hey, we can get more views like this. No, it's not good. That's bad.
Looks like a silk-wrapped hippo. What are you talking about?
A silk-wrapped hippo? Is that what it?
Yes.
This is the deck on the Pyro. Yeah, I think I saw it full moon, but I mean, I'll look. I saw it on a different page. That looks different than what I saw. That's funny because that far right picture looks like the inside of an engine, like a V8. That's funny. All right. How's the Ursa Quest? You know, King Cobra, I like the Ursa Quest as a mod in general. I didn't like, and I mean, I'm just being completely honest, the battery door on mine screwed up. I did get Lost Vape to send me 2 new battery doors, but the problem is it's stripped out on the mod itself, not the door, which I thought it was just the door because that just unscrews, but the threading on the inside of the mod is what screwed up. If I put a 2700 battery in there, usually I can get to tighten it a little bit further, even though the only difference between those batteries is literally the width, not the height, but I just I can get a little bit more of a turn on it, and it holds on good. So I like the mod itself. I haven't used it in a while, but I do like the mod itself, especially with those smart coils built into that little pod system that they have with it. That was awesome. I meant to order some more of those mesh coils and never got around to it. Because I know for a fact they were selling like just a box of just the mesh coils, which is what I wanted, because if you're going to use it, the only time it's worth it is if you got like a giant stock of those mesh coils. If this whole FDA thing goes through with the price jack up on nicotine, we're done, guys. We're basically done. Nobody's going to be able to DIY. No manufacturer's going to be able to make juice. What's on my shirt? Haha, Dolores. This is my COVID shirt that I've shown before, but this is my stay-at-home festival 2020. So you got the couch test dummies, the cough spring, the indoors, pandemic at the disco, no kids on the block, the flu fighters, no cure, men out of work, the No Tan Clan, Billy Idol, No Tan Clan, Miley Virus, depressed mode, Pearl Jammies, and special guest System of a Lockdown. Yeah, this is my thanks. Yeah, this is my COVID shirt. I thought it would be appropriate to wear that today around all the peoples. That came from Wood, I do believe, and I saw that and I was like, oh, I need to get that shirt. What is Munchkin doing back there? Let's watch her. Try silk jammies from Munchkin. Oh, you need silk jammies? She's got some. I don't know what these are. These are satin, aren't they? Yeah, she got satin jammies on now. I think she has some silk jammies. I'm pretty sure I have some. They're blue, and they're slick. I could jump on a bed and slide off the other side of it. Yeah, if you do that, you put those two together and you end up flying off the other side of the bed. I could have bought the hooks for you. For some reason, her ears are not shaped. Miley Virus. Yeah, that's it. Cloud Chucker. Miley Virus. Yeah. That does no good. I blow it that way and it blows it right back this way. You think it's going to suck it up? I'd have to blow it at the bottom of it.
Well, try that.
Now I got vape instructions. Vape instructions. Do y'all know of anything? Well, I would say anything that's older. Because I know the new stuff is not going to be at the vape shops. I'm trying to think of something that I didn't get that came out not that long ago that might actually be in a vape shop that I would be interested in picking up. I did want to get that Bushido Squonk mod, but I don't think they're going to carry that at this vape shop. They just don't carry stuff like that. Those in-ear things don't work well. Well, there, see, Dolores has the same problem. AirPods work fine for my ears. I probably could have wore those tonight for the stream, and it would have worked fine. Not the Pulse V2. It's a Bushido V3 Squonk mod darn thing. That's the one I wanted. It comes in like 3 colors. I think purple's one of them. But Bushido BP Squonk mod or something like that. And every time I've looked it up, it eventually did come over to the U.S., but I haven't seen it lately. Let me see if I put in Bushido. See what we get. See, all that's coming up is the RDA. And now, if you look it up, though, on Google, it'll come up. Like the Squonk mod. Squonk mod. Let's see if I can get y'all a link. There we go. There's a picture of it. Let me get you a link right here. And there you go. Thank you, dar thing. Right when I find it, you're like, here it is. I just kind of like it. It's a simple squonk mod. There's nothing fancy. It's pure mechanical. So you don't have to worry about any chips or anything blowing it up. I don't think there's any chips at all. This is strictly, do they have a picture of the inside? The inside's kind of cool how it locks and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't see anything. I'd have to order it directly from Dofo. Why they have it to where you can't just freaking, why is it not on a site that's in the US where I can buy it? Get myself a guar. See, timekeeper, you're another person that said get a guar. If they have one of those at the vape shop, I will get one, timekeeper. Do you have a guar? And he's gonna be like, yeah, I got the guar right here. There's guar right here. Even the chair, was it Bill? He's got a guar. I think he vapes his all the time. And you know, when I see people vape stuff that they continue to use over and over again, then they must really like it. So that's, you know, they don't even have to give the mod a great review. If you know that they're using it all the time, then it's probably a good mod. It just tells you Vandy Vape's got it. Does Vandy Vape got it, Cloud Checker? Or am I just losing my mind? Or that's who makes it or something. Vandy Vape, ooh, man, I'm freaking freezing here. Yes, I'm over 21. Jesus. Oh, the guar. They got the guar. There's the guar. Look at that thing. Why is this trying to freeze me to death? Let's crank it up to 70 degrees. Maybe it'll stop blowing cold air on me. Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. The lightest dual 21700 box mod ever. I am now interested. Hello, Cherokee. You got 3 of them, timekeeper? Well, there you go. There's my proof in the pudding right there. Ooh, Element Vape has them. Oh, for $47.99. See, now if I go to the store up here, they're gonna be like, yeah, well, I got that mod. It's $80. I can't justify me spending that much money. And it's not even my home state right now anymore, so it would be me spending an extra bunch of money on. I'd rather order this. It'll be at the house before I get back home to do the next show. And Dolores has 2 guars. Jeez, y'all just guared out. So y'all like the guar? Now this is a question though. You like the guar more than the Evdillo, or do you have an Evdillo to compare it to? That's my question. This is dual 21700, and that mod's dual 21700. Which one do you like more? Dom Long, I don't blame you for that. If you got a 150 watt Hexon mod, by God, use that son of a gun. That's what I'm saying. Damn, my Evdillo is sitting in my pantry unused since I got the guars. Fine. Everybody wants a guar. Guar. I just like I prefer the feeling of the C-frame. I understand that too, timekeeper. I mean, this does fit well in the hand. I'm not the biggest fan of this fire button because it's so flat. You have to, like, you know where it's at, but it's just kind of And I'm wondering if the guar fires quicker and faster than the Evdillo does. This one still seems to fire okay. It just seems like it's like, okay, see, I'll show you. I'll give you a perfect example, right? This is at 75 watts. Watch when I hit the fire button. It drops down to 40-something watts and then comes up. That's not what it should be doing. So that's the whole. Does it do that with the guar? If the guar does not do that, then there you go. You got the Hadron Pro Tandy, so you got that one with the big junky. You got that big son of a gun that Munchkin's using, right? This one? Did you get this one? Oh, this is not the Hadron. This is the the Hadron Pro or Stingray Hadron Pro or whatever they call it. Yeah, this big son of a gun. Yeah, that big son of a gun 400 watts. That's a hefty little mod right there, but it does every bit of it. That thing will freaking. Yours is gunmetal. Nice, Tandy. Nice. Tandy bought all the new high dollar stuff. I'm looking at these video cards that Tandy got, and I'm like, oh hell no! I could buy a whole computer with that video card already in it for the same price. She got just the video card for that price. Well, I mean, maybe not the same exact video. It may be one model lower, but pretty close. Don't know where the Millen's at. John Q, she usually shows up, but, you know. I want the Hadron Plus, the dual 21700 version. Oh, I got you. Not that card. Okay, Tandy. I knew I wasn't right about all of it. You're like, no, not this card. This ain't the one right here. What did? Oh, it's a collector's edition. Look at that. You would show me that, Dolores. You evil temptress, you. Look at you. It's a collector's edition. Oh, Tandy. Well, that's even makes it more high dollar. Like video cards already aren't really expensive. It's kind of funny. We went in Micro Center not thinking they're going to have anything, right? And one of the first things, I'm talking to one of the employees there. I look over, they had an Xbox Series S literally in the cabinet. I could have just went, I want that Xbox Series, and bought it right then. They had Oculus Quest 2, the 128 gig and the 256 gig model. They had a lot of stuff that's hard to find just right there on the shelf. I'm like, damn, they didn't have any PlayStation 5s. So if you're trying to find one of those, good luck. But yeah. Oh, DeMillen's out of town with her sisters. Well, thanks, Robert. Now that confirms everything there. Oh, I didn't want to bug y'all for 2 hours. Bore y'all to death for 2 hours because I didn't have anything new and improved. I did bring the. I brought this guy with me. I haven't taken really much video with it yet. I took like a couple of videos. One is basically my son driving his RC car around, or maybe me driving it. I don't remember. And some of the sunset right there by Stone Mountain. And some other stuff, me and my sister and all them eating at the table. So I have a little bit of video on it, but not as much. I'm never boring. Thank you, Dolores. I'm boring sometimes. I got to be boring. Scuba's so boring. He's boring. I can't understand what's wrong with that man. He's just boring us to death. Went to, I thought, oh, I'm going to be smooth. I'm going to get my newer Xbox controller and plug USB-C into Lightning into my phone so that I can play Game Pass online. It does not work with my phone, and I'm like, what the hell? I just bought the cable and the connector and all that, and it doesn't work. Now, maybe it's because I'm not on the newest software for iPhone, which I may end up updating tonight. I'm not worried about jailbreaking my phone anymore at this point, so I'm going to update my phone to the newest software and just hope that they fix that problem, and because then the Bluetooth's supposed to work with this, maybe, sort of, kind of, maybe. If it doesn't, it doesn't. iPhones suck. Well, there you go, Dolores. There you go. But it's what I got right now. This is the older one. This is not the new one. This is an old iPhone 10. I don't have 11, 12, 13. I don't have the new ones. Well, Timekeeper, I don't like missing shows. Even when I'm on the road, I always try to come and do a show for you guys. And I made time to make sure I could still come on with you guys. We were busy all day. I really didn't. Even when now this controller does pair to my phone Bluetooth, but when you go into the Xbox app on the phone, it don't see the controller anymore. And I'm like, How is that even possible? It pairs to the phone, but the app itself, and I have the newest version of the app, so it's like, you just got the guar. Well, Peach, okay, look. Number one, I don't think I sold you on the guar. That would be Dolores and Timekeeper and everybody else. The good thing about that is it's dual 21700 mod, and it's supposedly the lightest on the market. So you're getting the best of all the worlds there. With dual 21700, you're going to get really good battery life, and I'm sure that thing does 200 watts. So there you go. And it's got it in blue, man. You got to have the guar, Peach. You got to have it. She's begging for it. Scuba hasn't even bought it. What didn't I buy? Oh, the new iPhone? Yeah, I didn't buy it yet. I'm gonna see if they have it locally, and if they have it, Bill loves his, and I've seen that too, Mick. That Bill really likes his guar. He's even told me, hey, you need to get a guar, and I've never looked it up. I was supposed to after the show, and I forgot. And now it's like these things are getting old. Ooh, there you go, Dom Long. The guar is just a tad bit taller than the Aegis X. See, Dolores has a Evdillo and prefers the guar over the Evdillo. That's a big commitment there. It depends on what you like holding in your hand. See, I don't mind mods that reach around and the fire button's in the front. Some people love C-frame mods, which I completely get that. I like C-frame mods too, so damn it, man. I wouldn't, damn. That's what I do when I start squeaking. I'll turn into Mickey Mouse before you know it. Hi guys, let's start the show. That has happened, especially when I get sick. I end up sounding like it's the C-frame that sold you on it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, I don't think I stepped on that. It's true, Timekeeper. What do you mean? What do you mean I broke it? I don't see any step marks or brake marks.
It's the pull the cord out of the back. I straightened it out, but that's
Oh, it was the cord?
yes.
Well, that's got nothing to do with this part being broken.
The plug in the back was missing.
Get a new cord. Scuba wants a new toy now. Yeah. Oh, you got a new Zeus tank. Peach! Hell yeah! See, now I'm like, oh, I need to... What iPhone do I got? Yeah, this is the iPhone 10 XR Max King Cobra. It's like the biggest iPhone 10 that came out when it did. And I got a bigger memory size, so it's like the 512 gig, but it's not the new phone. But I mean, I'll try updating the software on the phone, and if that works via Bluetooth, hey, more power to it. I just didn't want to pay $99 for one of those Razer kits that you just take your phone and slop it in there, and then you got a controller on the sides. And to be honest, the only time I'm going to be using it is on the drive back, if Munchkin's driving, which she will be, on the way back from here back to Virginia. I could be playing a game on that, which would just totally get my mind off the long drive. It was freaking 9 hours. It would be great for that, but I don't think.
Get your mind off the long drive. I know how horrible it is to just sit there.
Trust me, it's still just as good. I still get just as sore sitting in that freaking chair as you do.
Yeah,
I didn't go to sleep, did I? I didn't.
You did not fall asleep.
There you go. I didn't sleep while she drove. I wasn't going to go over there. I wanted to sleep, but I didn't. I was like, man, I got a pillow. I could just knock out right now while she drives. It's kind of hard to do, though, when somebody else is driving and you just go to sleep.
Did you have any problem not falling asleep last time?
You got to really trust your driver. And I trust her driving. It's just like, I don't trust Atlanta traffic. She's not really used to that. And I know how bad they get, but I would have woke up before we got to Atlanta anyway. Mojo's Flight School? What is this, Wally? He's showing me freaking paramotor. North Carolina? Well, that's closer.
What part of North Carolina?
It is Maiden, North Carolina. Valentine's 2-for-1 special. We wrecked, but super fun. That's his review. We wrecked, but it was super fun. That's scary. That's a guy's review. We wrecked, but it was super fun.
Maiden
Wow.
is northwest of Charlotte, so not close to us. Not the closest part of North Carolina.
I'm thinking no matter where I go to try and get training from, it's going to require a flight to that spot.
Not if we can find somewhere closer to the border of, like, closer to the
You have to trust the trainer too, and I don't know this Mojo person. I mean, I'll look it up and see if I can find any info about it, but one of the reviews saying we crashed is not very good. That's not very good.
Best trainers in the world, if you crash.
I don't think you're going to get Munchie in a powered chute. Probably not, darn thing. Even if I got a tandem license, I don't know if she'd get in it or not, but maybe. I know Dolores. I do not trust Black Hawk at all. I've heard so many horror stories about Black Hawk paramotors. Would not want a Black Hawk. They're cheaper, inferior equipment, and a lot of people have gotten hurt or killed on those things, so I don't want to. He crashed and lived. That is true, Peach. He did live. That's important. It is very important. So, Peach, are you coming to eat with us tomorrow? I don't even know where we're going. Nobody got any ideas. I mean, I'd love to try some of that Mongolian barbecue or something at one of them type places that Jen knows about, I think. I want like unlimited meat. They don't have a Texas to Brazil in Atlanta, do they? They might. That would be very expensive, though. Of course I am. Okay, I'm just making sure, Peach. I'm just making sure. Korean barbecue is the best. Korean barbecue is the best. Oh, y'all are killing me with these links. Look, y'all are finding more stuff than I did. Now, hang gliding I've already done, which is freaking awesome. Hang gliding or paragliding? Foot launch gliding, Smithsburg, Maryland, Richmond, Virginia. Richmond? That's for hang gliding, but it is in Richmond. They do a scooter towing and truck towing, so they don't even pull you up in the air, but dedicated flight park in Manquin, Virginia. Manquin, you ever heard of that?
Where?
Manquin, Manquin. That's where it says it's located, but it says Richmond, Virginia. It says that they're
Probably somewhere outside of.
now. Okay, King Cobra. I'm glad you bring that up. Aviator Paramotors is probably the best training school, but they're also the most expensive. They're like $3,500 and a 6-month wait just to get in the school. I'm with you. I understand that they're really good at what they do. I know Aviator's a great company. It's a long wait to get in that school, and it's very high dollar. The only other one that I know that charges that much is Dale, whatever his name is, that thinks he's the greatest paramotor pilot in the world. Which I know he is really good at what he does, but I don't know about him bragging that he's the best every 5 minutes is a good promotion. But yeah,
While he's missing digits.
yeah, he's missing a finger. I don't know how he got cut off his finger, but I've heard about Black Hawk Down. Yeah, I've heard that, Dom Long. Black Hawk Down, and that's pretty much what happens. I'm talking about Fogo de Chao. None of us forward that place. Yeah. Well, yeah, Texas to Brazil and Fogo de Chao are very similar in nature, but yeah, I know about Fogo de Chao being here. Yeah, we don't need to go eat there. There's no reason to go pay that kind of money to eat. I don't think. But the Korean barbecue sounds great. I wouldn't mind having some of that. I want to eat at one of the local places down here. I really miss that place, Atlanta's Best Wings down here. Have really good wings and really good rib tips, which I want some of them rib tips. Their salads are to die for because they give you like 3 chicken breasts in a freaking, just a chicken salad is huge. Grilled chicken salad. Gives you more than you can eat in one fitting, and I eat a lot, so in one sitting. We are in Snellville, Peach. We're literally like right down the road from Jen. Right down the road. So, yeah, we're in Snellville right now. So we're not like way out of the way. I once glued a finger on and it works. Oh, Lord. Does missing a finger make you the best? Oh, there you go, Breeze. You think you know? Yeah, Del Shanzi, King Cobra. Look him up. I mean, the guy does know what he's doing, and he's a great paramotor pilot. But that bragging stuff, if I did that, I'd have to shoot myself. I couldn't do it. Yeah, Aviator PPG. There you go, Dolores. That's the one that charges a lot of money. Rock Sky Market. Wingsuits. Yeah, I'm not. Look, I could just pay $780 and just go fly around in a wingsuit. You said, hey, Jazzy.
I said, hey, Jazzy.
Oh. Oh, there's Jazzy. What's up, Jazzy? Oh, for those of y'all that didn't see, I don't know if I can bring the link up. I'm going to try for you guys right now. Let me see if I can bring this up for you guys. Oh, that Guar is calling my name. Okay. I want y'all to see this because knowing me, I'll forget about it. And you'll have to do this on your own time, but let me scroll back here until I find it. I'm going to get y'all a link. There it is. I found it.
My job is to make college easy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I pause that? Thank you. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Here is the linky. Go watch that video, guys. If y'all are interested in knowing what the new G-Class is going to look like or vape like, there you go. I'm going to turn the sound off. But that'll give you an idea of what the new G-Class is going to be like. It shows lots of reviewers. Doesn't show me, but I don't classify as a reviewer, so there you go. They misspelled a word in. Let me see if I can find it. By so many people. They spelled people wrong. But they did a good job on the video. They only misspelled the word people. Yes. Wait, introducing? Is that spelled wrong too? No, that looks okay. Introducing, yeah. Hey, they speak better English than I do Korean or Japanese or anything like that, so. Chinese, yeah. I like it shows you all the little features that the new G-Class is going to have, which looks like it's going to be off the chain. There's a Mongolian place. There's a good Mongolian place in Atlanta. Ooh, thanks, RS. Was hoping for dual 21700. You know, Lurden, I understand the whole want for the dual 21700. Maybe they'll eventually do that. I think that the fact that them staying with dual 18650 is just to keep just to keep the mods smaller in design. Click whose link? Roger's got a link? Oh, there it is. One Rooster Mongolian Bar. Never heard of it. If it's in Atlanta, that's like not close to where we're at right this minute. I mean, we're a good, and what's up, Addie? We're a good 20, 30 minutes away from downtown Atlanta, and I don't really prefer to go down and eat downtown. Traffic sucks down here. I got so used to Virginia traffic and the lack thereof. We come down here and it's like, oh, welcome back to Trafficville, because we've already experienced traffic 3 times already in just a couple days. It's crazy the amount of cars that are down here. They need to ship some people out of Atlanta. Good Lord. It's so busy. And you know, they're working on the roads constantly, which is great, but we need to have like 8-lane roads on both sides. We need 16 lanes so that there's enough room to change lanes.
You have to take down half of your freaking shopping centers. I've got shopping centers everywhere, just everywhere. Every single road is just full of shopping centers.
Yes, we like to buy things, and there are plenty of things here to buy. Look, let me show y'all some stuff I got at Micro Center. Oh, God. My legs didn't like the fact that I just jumped up right then. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that was silicone covers for my, I put them on. Look, here's for the Oculus Quest. Let me see if I can show this without now I can see what I'm doing. I put blue covers on my, my Oculus remotes. So there you go, Timekeeper. These were actually pretty cheap. Well, they were $19.99. I'm sure you can get them cheaper than that.
You spent $20 on this?
Yeah. I spent $20 on some covers. I just didn't want to get scratched up. And I bought.
They're white. How would you know if they got scratched?
Wait, is there anything else in there? I swear. Yeah. I got lots of SD cards. There's an SD card, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. These are all 64 gig, by the way. These are just basically going in my cameras, because I didn't have SD cards in my cameras, and I needed something that could store data on. These are literally like $6 a piece. So for 64 gig cards for $6, can't really go wrong with that. So that's why I got a bunch of them. Oh my goodness. King Cobra. Good old Captain Kurt Pfister. I know a couple of guys that trained with him, King Cobra, and they literally said that he put them in front of a TV and they watched 2 videos from a guy that Captain Kurt doesn't even believe in, but he made them watch those videos. He basically did hang points with them, maybe showed them how to fly their or kite their glider a couple times and put them in the air. They didn't learn anything, and the only way you get free training with Captain Kirk is if you buy equipment from him, which is going to cost you about 10 grand for the equipment, which they're already throwing in the training with it. So yeah, no, not going to Captain Kirk. Sorry. I value my life too much to go and get trained by somebody that doesn't really train you, in my opinion. I know it's unlimited lifetime training, but you need to actually try. You need to try to train people instead of just, here you go, good luck. I don't like that. I oddly have buyer's remorse after this show. What do you got buyer's remorse from, Tandy? What'd you buy? Do I have a Tandy level video card? I do not. I definitely don't have a Tandy level video card. Her video card's off the chain. I don't need that much video card, but some people do. Oh, almost done with the show, and we got 7 minutes to go. What should we do? We have another full day here. I don't think she wants to go to Six Flags, even though they're doing like Fright Fest or whatever. That's the guy I thought was up himself. Yeah, there you go. Well, if you look up, well, he is, but you need to look up Del Shanzi, King Cobra. He's the one that really thinks he's the king of everything. I can show you one video. I'll find you a link. Because I just watched one of his videos the other day going, wow, man. But this isn't one where he brags a lot, and it really shows how good he really is at flying, but it's not. They charge about $3,500 for training, I think it is. It's just, I don't think anybody wants to spend that kind of money on training. There we go. There's a video. If y'all want to watch the guy that thinks he is God's gift to paramotoring, I got you a link right here. That's a Del Shanzi video. That's him landing. Now, the main reason it looks like he's doing so good, they train on the beach, okay? You train on the beach, there's always a steady laminar flow of wind coming off the ocean. So you always have a breeze. You cannot do that in a normal, you can't expect to train like that and then go out to the middle of Iowa somewhere or where there's no wind and expect to fly the same way. It's not going to happen. Your wing is not going to come up as easy in zero wind. Not going to happen. And what Jazzy say? No, but it's aces. I only have a RTX 3080. Well, there you go. I don't have a RTX anything, so I got an old TI card. A good holiday? Yeah, we're trying to do Cloud Chucker. I so saw your comment backwards, Munchkin. I thought Munchkin said, I wouldn't mind going blowing. I thought she said she was going to go blowing. I'm like, really? I did not know. Maybe my glasses are messed up, but I swore that said I wouldn't mind going blowing. I'm like, oh, okay, well. Eddie Tooney. Jazzy, you're funny. So, yeah, I ended up, I got some good juicies. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Higgy's. If you already had an account, go over there and show them some love and buy some stuff. Buy some concentrate. Buy all them member exclusive things that they have. You know what I mean? If you log in, you'll get to see those. But yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to tell Much can do anything. She's fine. I do want to see if I can get this cloud thing going on my phone after I update the firmware on it. Well, first, before I even bother trying to update the firmware on my phone, I'm going to try to do it on her phone. But her phone, the Xbox is not connected, so it's not going to work correctly. So I got to try her Xbox. Yeah, I got to do a bunch of settings first. So it's going to take me a few minutes to try it, but I'll mess with it. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to another good night's sleep. These beds are quite comfy for some reason. We woke up feeling way better than yesterday. I think that's just because we was so damn tired. What'd you say I did last night? Was I snoring?
Yeah, you're snoring.
Yeah, apparently I was snoring last night, which I didn't I don't normally snore. If I do, it's very light, but I was snoring pretty hardcore last night. But that's because I was freezing. So, blow out my sinuses. Oh, that's funny. Buy everything on it. Who makes the flying ATV side by side in Shreveport, Louisiana? I do not know, Cherokee. I know Kyle O'Glee is from Louisiana. He's down in Spring Hill, Louisiana. That's who I want to train with, is Kyle O'Glee. So if y'all want to look up videos, he is the most level-headed teacher that I've seen. PBG Gorilla's nice too, but he just started his school like less than a year ago, so it's kind of, and he hasn't been flying that long. Kyle's been flying a long time and really knows his shit, so he hasn't answered me yet. I did ask him, hey, I'm ready to get training. He hasn't answered yet, but he's busy, so maybe I'll get an answer. Well, I don't know. I have 138 unread emails. Maybe I do got an answer. I don't know. It's the dead hooker juice that sends you into deep sleep. What the hell? Wow, John Q. There you go, Addie. I really miss when we used to have like Google Hangouts and stuff that we would just go and hang out. I do need to make my Zoom room like open where people can come and talk. I need to make like a separate room off of Zoom where people can always go in there and just hang out and talk. That would be cool. Separate than the main one that I used to cast with, because it would be stupid. I'd have to come in and kick everybody out. So I'll figure something out. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I'm going to get everything set up here so I can try out all those things. I'm going to go see if they have a guar at my local vape shop tomorrow morning. I will let you guys know. If it's, like I said, if it's overpriced, what do they got it for? $47.99. So what's a fair price from a vape shop? $60? If they're charging 90 or more, that's too much. And, I know the owner, so I can just, hey, get the owner on the phone, and then, Breeze, I'm not bad off. I mean, I do feel a little under the weather, but, get Del Shanzi to chat. He needs some humbling. He does, John Q. He really thinks he's God's gift to paramotoring. I mean, it's great to believe in yourself, but you don't have to be a butt about it, which I think he is, being one of those. But there you go. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Next week we should be back in the hometown, and I'm just glad I was able to come on here on a shoestring laptop and actually do a show. But yeah, we'll have something going by next week. I'm gonna find something. If I don't find a guar, I'll find something to get from here and take back. Besides the moonshine and all that good stuff we got to get from a liquor store that's about 45-minute drive south of here, but it's worth it just to go get that. But we will catch you guys. If I don't catch you sometime later this weekend, who knows? Other than that, we will be back on next Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace out, guys.